Hi students, welcome back to online class, grade 11, English. So I have completed first unit and second unit, supplement reader we are going on. So second supplement reader, the chapter, A Shot in the Dark. A Shot in the Dark, written by Saki, okay, or Hector Munro. Okay, so now in this we have seen part 1 and part 2. Till page number 60 we have completed. So let us move on to the remaining. So before that I will recall you the story again. So who are the characters in the story? There are 4 main characters: Phillips Latabai, Mrs. Salton Jago, Betty and Cloud People Casey. So you know that Phillips Latabai is moving on the train. He is traveling in the train. He is sitting in the carriage. So when he is sitting and he is looking into the magazine, 2 pages when he is turning off, another one young man, he is coming near to him. So his name is Bertie, son of Salton Jago, he says. And he is moving towards him and he is introducing himself that he is moving to fishing for the leisure time. He wanted to travel to fishing, so he is having with all the things of that, and he is very hurriedly, he is searching for something. So even he is searching, he could not find what is needed for him. So what he is doing, again and again he is searching, and he could find only 6 pence from his pocket, and he is more upset, more than the previous. He started to shout a lot. So this is happening, and now he saw the other person, that is who is sitting, Phillips Latabai, and to him he is talking. So he is telling that I think you are moving to meet Salton Jago, who she is in Brill Manor. You are moving there, and it is very happy to see you because I am in a struggle, and what a coincidence that I am able to face you at this moment. So when some person is, you are in struggle, when you have met some person known or going to help you, you will be very happy. So like that, Betty also, he is missing something, and he can ask help from Phillips Latabai, because Phillips Latabai is going to Brill Manor to meet Salton Jago. So the boy Betty, he is talking to Phillips Latabai very happily. Okay, so next paragraph it says that he is explaining about what is missing in his pocket. Okay, so he had some money in his pocket, and that everything he has left out in the place where he wanted to seal a letter. So when he is sealing a letter in home, so that itself he left the remaining money also. Now as he wanted to go to the Broadview for 3 days fishing, what he is needed, he needed money. As he is not having, he wanted to pay for taxi and for staying there, for giving the bill of the weekend place where he is staying, and this is all the things he has to spend. So what he is, he needed money for that. So he is trying a lot to get help from Phillips Latabai. He is telling, so for this all the things I need money, at least how many, 2 or 3 quid I need. If you will to give me and help me, you can give me more than that, you can help me, like that he is telling to Phillips Latabai. So Phillips Latabai is hearing all these stories, and he is ready to give him. He said that after a moment of hesitation, he said, I will be able to give for you. So this Bertie also very happily, he is thankfully obliged, it means he is very thankful towards this person. So he is telling them, I am very happy because in this situation I have met a person to help me. So I am very happy for this moment, he is telling. And he is telling that it is very important for me to bring or check all the things, whether all the important things are there in the pocket or not. I have to check often, because in this critical situation I couldn't manage. I have faced a lot of struggle there. So whenever I am coming out, I have to check, not more than the crest. Crest means the symbol which represents a family. These all the things it is there. So than that what is needed, money is needed. So I have to check before, like that he is telling. And now Phillips Latabai is having a doubt on Betty, whether he is son of Salton Jago or not. and whether we can help Betty or not. Like that, he has arranged a question. So very carelessly he is putting a questions to Betty to confirm that. So what he is telling, what about your crest? What is the symbol of your crest? He is asking to Betty. So Betty is telling demi-lion, and he is having a confusion with this Salton Jago's crest. What is the Salton Jago's crest is? That is Jago, animal-like crest only. He has noticed when he has when Salton Jago has sent a letter, she has kept a, in the notepad, she has kept a crest, the symbol of that. So that was a Jago, but Betty is telling about demi-lion. So he is little confused and he is asking about that. So Betty is telling that, clearing the doubt. How he is clearing? He is telling that it is a Salton's family. I belongs to Salton family. So we can use both the crest, or there is a we have got a right to use both. That is both the demi-lion and Jago crest. So both also we can use. They are telling. So with this one, he is telling that next one, what is that next, what I can do is, he is asking. So next one, what he is telling? He is telling that he can use both the things, that is a crest. What is the two crest? Demi-lion and Jago crest. Okay, so these two they can use, he is telling. And now before he is telling, the next station is my station. I have to get on in the next station. So before he is get on, he is asking for, you told me that you will be helping me. You are ready. I am going to get on, he is telling. So Slatabai is telling that, before that I will ask you how your mother looks, appearance, how your mother's appearance looks like, he is asking. So he is explaining that she will be looking like me or not. Slatabai is asking to Betty. So Betty is telling she will be looking like me. She is very fair in color, everything she is explaining. So that, from that we will see in this paragraph. Take page number 16 in your textbook. So till this I have completed. The remaining, what is going to happen, we will see in this next paragraph. Okay, take a textbook, page number 16, and let me read. Listen. She is supposed to be like me. She has the same dark brown hair and high color. It runs in her family. I say this is where I get out. So the same appearance like Betty only, she also looks, how her hair is, it is dark brown in color, and her color is very fair in color, very good color she is. So this only our family, everyone, we have the same appearance and same color we have. So from our family, everyone, we too got it. And goodbye, said Slatabai. So Slatabai is telling goodbye to Betty. So Betty is reminding him that again. You have forgotten the 3 quid, said the young man, opening the carriage door and pitching his suitcase onto the platform. So now he is telling, you said me that you will be helping. So I am going to get down. Now you have to pay me a 3 quid. So he is asking for that before he is going to get down. So I have no intention of lending you 3 pounds or 3 shillings, said Slatabai severely. So now Slatabai is telling to Betty, so I told you that time I will be helping, but now I don't have any intention to help you, because I am not ready to pay you 3 pounds, that is 3 quid, or even 3 shillings I am not ready to pay for you. But you said, so Betty is asking, but you said that time you will be able to help me. I know I did. My suspicion hadn't been roused then, though I had not necessarily swallowed your story. The discrepancy means different. Okay. Discrepancy about the crest put me on my guard, notwithstanding the really brilliant way in which you accounted for it. Then I laid a trap for you. I told you that I had never met Mrs. Salton Jago. As a matter of fact, I met her at lunch on Monday last. She is pronounced blonde. Blonde means golden in color. Okay. So now he is telling why you are not ready to help me, he is asking. So Slatabai is telling that I had a doubt, suspicion on you. So there is a doubt aroused in my thought. So that what is made me to ask you a lot of questions regarding the crest. You told me that your family is using both the crest, that is the Salton crest and Jago crest. This both the crest you are using, you are telling. So I had a doubt in that. So on that doubt, I put a trap on you. That is another one question I made you, how your mother will be looking like. So I said that I have never met her at all, but last time for the lunch on Monday, I met her. How she looks means she is pronounced blonde. Blonde means golden in color. Her hair is not like what you said. It is not like the brown hair. It is like a golden color. It is not like what you are saying. So it is Phyllis Leatherboy had a doubt that, but he is telling a wrong one, because a family will be using one symbol, that is a crest. So he is telling two they will be using, he is telling, and her appearance, mother's appearance also he is telling in a wrong way. So Leatherboy had a lot of doubt in Betty, so he is not ready to give the crest for him. In the next paragraph, the train moved on, leaving the so decent cadet of the Salton Jago family cursing furiously on the platform. So decent means self-styled. Okay, so decent means a self-styled person. Okay, so he is now, as Philip Leatherby is not ready to help Betty at the platforms. Betty has got on, leaving him alone in the place. He is cursing the family of Salton Jago's family. That is one boy, Betty is that. So cursing the boy, the train has moved from the platform. Well, he has not opened his fishing expedition by catching a flan, chucked Leatherby. So he's telling it is not easy for getting the help from the others, like catching the fish, putting the fishing rod and catching. It is not like that. It is a very tough to get help from the others, and I am very good at observing the others person, so I will not be able to easily cheated by others, he is telling. And he would have an entertaining story to recount at dinner that evening, and his clever little trap would earn him applause as a man of resource and astuteness. Astuteness means cleverness, about his cleverness. He was still telling his adventure in imagination to an attentive audience of dinner guests when the train drew up at his destination. On the platform, he was greeted sedately by a tall footman and noisily by cloud people, Casey, who had apparently travelled down by the same train. So now he is very happily, he is thinking that I have not cheated by the person Betty, because he has found out by asking continuous questions, he has found out that this is not the son of Salton Jago. So I am very clever. So he is thinking that as this incident, he has to go and tell to the other person who is sitting in the dining table, and they will be talking to them. He is explaining that how I was very clever to observe the person and I am not cheated by the person, like this. He wanted to tell, and everybody will be applauding him, he thought. Okay, so he is imagining all those things in his mind and he is moving. So now the place came where he has to get down. So in that place, when he is getting, a tall man was waiting for him, a tall footman was waiting for him, that is cloud people Casey. So he also travelled in the same train only with him, and he got on and he is calling or welcoming Leatherby. Okay, so next paragraph. Hello Leatherby, you spending the weekend at Brill? Good, excellent. We will have a round of golf together tomorrow. I will give you your revenge for Hoylack. Not a bad course here, and island courses go. Yeah, here we are. Here is the car waiting for us, and very nice too. So he is telling the person cloud people Casey also is there. So he is inviting to Brill Manor. You came to the spending your weekend in Brill Manor. Yeah, it is happy, and it is a very good and excellent one. Come, we will enjoy here. We will have a golf together. So tomorrow we will go and play the golf together. So we will have a good time. So I will give you your revenge for Haylock. So when we enjoyed in Haylock, for that revenge I will be giving you in the place of Brill Manor. So we will be having a good sport here. So it is not the bad one that we had in the island courses. The other places we had, no, it won't be like that bad. It will be a very good like what we are being here. So it is nice to welcome you. Come, we'll move in this car like that. He is inviting for to the place. The car which won the Casey's approval was sumptuous. Sumptuous means very expensive one. Sumptuous means very expensive one. The car which won the Casey's approval was a sumptuous looking vehicle which seemed to embody the last word in elegance, comfort and locomotive power. Its graceful lines and symmetrical design masked the fact that it was an enormous wheel structure combining the features of a hotel lounge and an engine room. So now here, so Casey is inviting him to the Brill Manor in the car. So the car, how it is looking like means it is looking like a very expensive. So it seemed that the elegance of the word, everything, it is a very very high in level, and it is comfort and locomotive power, everything. It is very good. The symmetrical design, everything is had a very graceful lines too. So that the structure inside also it was very enormous one, and there was a very spacious like a hotel room. That is a hotel lounge. How we will have all the facilities, no, like that. Inside itself they had a very good one. The engine room also it was very great one. So next paragraph. Different sort of vehicle to the post chaise in which our grandfathers used to travel young, exclaimed the lawyer appreciatively, and for Slutherby's benefit he began running over the chief point of perfection in the fitting and mechanism of the car. So Casey is talking about what? He is talking about the previous years, the previous grandfathers' days, how they used to travel. They used to travel in chaise, that is a horse-drawn carriage, no? In that they used to travel. But now here what they are having a very comfortable one, car they are moving. So he exclaimed the lawyer, means lawyer here it says about Cloud Papal Casey. So he is talking about this, but Slutherby is not listening to anything, but he is remaining about the fitting and perfection inside the car. About that only he is thinking of the mechanism, how the car is fitted. Slutherby here not a single word, noted not one of the details that were being expounded to him. His eyes were fixed on the door panel on which were displayed two crests, a greyhound currant and a demi-line holding in its paws a crosslet. So now Slutherby is not ready to listen any single word what Casey people is talking. He is always thinking about that. Expounded means explained. What Casey has explained, nothing he is listening. His eyes were fixed to the door panel. In the door there was a crest, there was a symbol was there. That also was what symbol means? A two crest symbol was there. What is the two crest? Greyhound currant and demi-line holding its paw in its crosslet, and in its paw a crosslet was there. So this one only the boy Bertie also said that we are able to use two crest. He said no, the same thing, two crest also is there in the car. The symbol is there in the car. So now Bertie is Philip Slutherby has a little confused. Because what the Bertie said also, it looks, it is a true like he felt. So he is feeling little discomfortable there. Okay, next paragraph, take page number 62. The Casey was not the sort of man to notice an absurd silence on the part of a companion. He had been silent himself for nearly an hour in the train, and his tongue was making up for lost time. Political gossips, personal anecdote, and general observation flowed from him in an uninterrupted stream as the car sped along the country roads. From the inner history of the Dublin labour troubles and the private life of the Prince Designate of Albania, he progressed with an easy volubility to an account of an alleged happening at the 9th hole at Sandwich, and a verbatim report of a remark made by the Duchess of Perthshire at a tango tea. Just as the car turned in at the Brill entrance gates, the Casey captured Slutherby's attention by switching his remarks to the personality of their hostess. So now what is the Casey person? He was, we saw that previously, he also traveled in the train. So he could not stop talking because for the First 1 hour he was keeping quiet in the train. He was not able to talk to any person. So now when he got a chance to talk, he's talking and talking. So what are the things he is talking is about the political, all the political gossips, everything he is talking. Personal anecdote about just some persons, personally what they have felt in their life, everything will be about that also he started to talk. And the general observation, what he has seen about the car, and when the car is moving on, till that he was talking and going on. So the inner history of the Dublin labor troubles, the troubles of the labor, how they are struggling, about that he was talking. And the private life of Prince Designate of Albania, about them also he was talking. And he progressed with an easy volubility. Volubility means very continuously talkative, we'll say, or fluency of talking, we'll say. So with that, there is non-stop talkative. He's talking and talking going on. So about that, next he is talking on the alleged happening at the 9th hole at Sandwich. And verbatim. Verbatim means exactly report of your remark made by the Duchess at Patchide at Tangoti. So the Duchess, they have made a report about the Tangoti. This all the things exactly he is ready to tell. So just the car turned at the Brill entrance. So Brill Manor's entrance, it is turning. So now only Casey has stopped talking and paid an attention towards Leatherby. What he wanted to tell? He wanted to tell about the personality of the hostess. Hostess who? His hostess is Salton Jago. About her, he wanted to tell to Leatherby. So he is reducing that, his talkative. Brilliant woman, level-headed, a clear thinker, knows exactly when to take up an individual or a cause, exactly when to let him or it drop. Influential woman, but spoils herself and her chances by being too restless, no repose, good appearance too, till she made that idiotic change. So now Casey is talking about her. Salton Jago, Mrs. Salton Jago. So she is a brilliant woman. So a level-headed means having a lot of practical experience or sensible experience. She used to think clearly everything, and she is everything. She is having a good individually also, or in any common places she has to take any decision also. She is very good at. But what is happening means she is an influential woman. Influential means very powerful or a very authoritative woman, and but spoils herself and her chances by being too restless. She spoils herself because of being too restless, means she won't take much rest, continuously working. So for that, she herself, she is doing changes. And no repose. Repose means no relaxation at all for her. And good appearance to her. Appearance also, how she is very beautiful. Until she made that idiotic change. He said. So now Casey is explaining about the Salton Jago. She is a very good person, everything is telling, but she made an idiotic changes. What is the idiotic changes? We will see. Change, queried Leatherby, what change? So what change she has made, he is asking. Leatherby is asking to Casey, what change she has done. What change? You don't mean to say, oh, of course, you have only known her just lately. She used to have beautiful dark brown hair, which went very well with her fresh complexion. Then one day, about 5 weeks ago, she electrified everybody by appearing as a brilliant blonde. That is, I told you, pale yellow color or golden color blonde. Quite ruined her looks. Here we are, I say, what's the matter with you? You look rather ill. So this chapter was slightly adapted. It is slightly modified from the original one. Okay, so now you can see there is a slight change is there. What is the slight change she made is, actually she looks very beautiful and her brown hair also, it suits for her because of the fair appearance. The hair also look very good. But now she had made an idiotic change. What is the change? She made that appearance as a blonde. Blonde means yellow in color. Her hair she changed. So that doesn't look so good for her. So you know the Salton Jago, yeah, only for previously, just lately only you know her. So you may not know the appearance what she had previously. Because of the changes, it doesn't look or it doesn't suit for her. Everything he's telling. So now what is happening? Bertie, what he said is true only. He is the son of Salton Jago. and he said the truth and he asked for the help, but the person has not read it because of his over performance. He is asking a lot of questions and qualify, because of that he did not help Betty. But what reason he came for meeting meeting Sultan Jago? He came for meeting Mrs. Sultan Jago in the getting into the political position. So Sultan Jago's concern is there only he can get into the political life. So he was trying for that to get concern. He got a good chance to help Betty and get a good concern from her, but because of asking a lot of questions and he thought that he is telling lie, he was not able to get the concern from her. He thought Betty is telling lie in a blonde, that is a hair appearance, he said the lie, and the crest, there cannot be used two crest for a person. So he says there is a two crest in their family. So with that all confusion, he thought Betty is telling lie and he left from the place. Okay, so this is the short in the dark story by Saki. So I hope you have enjoyed well the story, and whenever you are feeling to help someone, help at that moment. Okay, so the remaining book bag exercise we will see in the next class. Thank you.